For years, Texas was the epicenter of illegal border crossings. But in 2025, something shifted. Texas numbers are plummeting, down over 70% in some regions. Meanwhile, Arizona? It's become the new hotspot. And nobody's really talking about it. So, why the shift? What's Texas doing that Arizona isn't? And what does this mean for immigration policy and border towns going forward? Let's start with the numbers. Because honestly, the numbers don't lie. U.S. Customs and Border Protection data shows a clear trend. In Texas' Rio Grande Valley, crossings dropped 72% year over year by April 2025. Meanwhile, Arizona's Tucson sector is now the #1 crossing zone in the entire U.S. That's right. Arizona is now ground zero for U.S. border activity. So, why did the shift happen? The answer, weirdly enough, is geography. Unlike Texas, which has long stretches of fenced river border, Arizona's terrain is wide, rugged, and full of natural gaps, mountains, dry riverbeds, remote desert stretches. It's beautiful and hard to patrol. Take it from Carlos, a migrant from Guatemala, and it's not just the terrain. Smuggling networks are adapting fast, rerouting through Arizona because it's now the path of least resistance. Meanwhile in Texas, totally different story. Texas has gone full enforcement mode under Operation Lone Star. The state deployed thousands of National Guard troops. Concrete barriers and surveillance drones, check. Bust thousands of migrants to other states. Expanded detention centers. Officer Jay Moreno from Texas DPS puts it like this. And it shows. The crackdown, while controversial, worked as a deterrent, at least for now. But back in Arizona, the surge is real, and it's overwhelming. In Tucson, shelters like Casa Elitis are reporting record surges. Some days, over 1,000 people arrive, most turning themselves in to request asylum. Many are from Venezuela, Honduras, Haiti, and Africa, families, teens, and unaccompanied minors. Anna, a Tucson shelter volunteer, told us, and with federal resources stretched, local communities are left to fill the gap. So let's compare Arizona's border challenges with Texas tactics. Physical barriers? Texas has expanded and reinforced them. Arizona? Sparse natural terrain, military presence. Texas rolled out National Guard and state troopers. Arizona mostly relies on federal CBP strategy. Texas focuses on containment and removal. Arizona on intake and asylum processing. Political tone? Texas is aggressive and enforcement first. Arizona is more humanitarian, but under-resourced. In 2025, the U.S. southern border isn't one unified system. It's a patchwork of state-driven responses. And two of the biggest states are handling it very differently. Arizona's surge has raised major questions. Can the federal government handle the volume? Should border states coordinate strategies? And what happens if smugglers shift again? As long as enforcement is state-dependent, migration flows will continue to adapt, faster than policy does. Or as Raul, a border researcher, says, so here's the bottom line. Arizona is now the face of the U.S. border crisis in 2025. Not because it asked for it, but because migration never stops, it just moves. And while Texas digs in with enforcement, Arizona's trying to manage a wave it didn't create, with tools it doesn't always have. One thing's for sure, this shift, it's more than a headline. It's reshaping the Southwest, one crossing at a time. This is Coop Travels. Real stories, real maps, real talk. Subscribe for weekly migration breakdowns, no drama, just facts.